What? What you would call my birthday is coming up. By your standards, I'll be 600 years old. I'm confused by why you celebrate this day. After all the planning, or at least after having to grow you in a womb, regurgitate, and redecorate, shouldn't your mom be the one celebrating? Unless, of course, you didn't turn out so well. If you were a mistake, then your parents should have the option of not celebrating. They should even be able to mourn how badly you turned out. It's odd how you've created so many mandatory events, all these holidays that require celebration, even if you don't feel like it. It seems like you're trying to hide something, that your lives are difficult and uncertain, that you're going to die, that you specifically won't exist someday. Why is that such an issue? When the moment comes that you're no longer you, there'll be no you to miss itself, so why worry about it? I think it's related to another odd thing, that you forget all the experiences you had when you were a baby. Granted, being a baby is confusing, but it's amazing. That soft, spongy brain sucking it in with no arbitration, pure experience. Wow, look at that. This is great. And then, at some point, you come to a dead stop. What's that? Hey, that's me. What is it? What is me? And for some reason, that silly little question becomes a lifelong obsession that blots out a whole lot of real mystery around you. Bizarre. We stop being babies too, but only because, like you, we have a civilization to run. But we don't forget anything. Once a year, we get to go to baby camp to completely let go of our identities for a few weeks. You don't remember this, but without all the distraction, you used to be able to see atoms, the future, people's vibes, even the recently dead. But then we gather up our worn-out selves and bring them back to work just like you. We wish we didn't have identities. They're so cumbersome. Look at all the finessing and fussing and the endless choices that have to be made all day, every day to ensure that the you believe yourself to be remains unequivocally that particular you. What if it didn't? What if it strayed? What do you think would happen? Here's a hint. Not much. So we have all these identities because we still have bodies and live in time and have to fill up the day with some kind of organizing principle. Hey you, look, it's me, and on and on. Honestly, I'd go right to pre-self-aware babydom this instant and just jam up in the no-boundary zone. But first of all, this episode would get stupid really fast.
And then I'd probably crash the ship.
So if you know somebody who has traveled precisely one more orbit around the sun, even though they really didn't fill out an application or anything, give them credit for it. Why not? More and more, I'm starting to see the value and beauty in that question around here. Why not?